Good afternoon, folks, and welcome to Wednesday night MTG Arena. My name's Kevin, and I'm going to be running the show tonight. We're going to start things off with some Brawl. Normally on Wednesday nights, we like to play some Brawl, which is the standard version of Commander. We've thrown together a pretty fun Teamer Mutate using the Teamer Legendary. I think it's Apex of Wishes or something along those lines. Yeah, Apex of Wishes. Well, we got pretty solid three lands in hand. We got Gaia Engineer to ramp. Symbiote. This card's actually fantastic. So the Symbiote makes it so whenever a creature mutates, that creature gets it mutates with an additional +1/+1 counter, and then you also just gain 2 life, which is also just a 2-mana 2/2. Super solid. However, we are going to hold off on playing our 2-drop. Because we want to be able to cast the Gaia Engineer on 3. We did have the land required. We could have gone, yeah. So technically we did start with the regular Hamlet, so we could have gone Island to be able to cast the Gaia Engineer on 3. But now we have 6 mana. Sure. This is an awkward part. I think we are going to go with the... Well, do it again. Eventually we'll land on the board. Eventually we'll get something to stick. Alright, well, let's play 2-2-drop. Oh, I can only play 1 2-drop because of... I don't have enough green sources. I'm not going to tempo out a 4-4. All I'm doing is casting creature spells, so I'm playing this humble naturalist. So Fire Mines, he can remove the 2 counters on there to draw 2 cards. He can remove 2 to draw 1, or he can remove 5 to deal 5. It's not quite just Gaia Ascendancy. Alrighty, so you have 5 mana towards casting a creature spell. We could just mutate this onto this, but then it'd be tapped. I kind of want to get my mutate done differently. I want to counter on something before we cast a Ghana. It's an awkward turn. Yeah. That's unfortunate. Okay, well. Play little guy. I'm pretty sure my opponent is a turn or 2 away from just going off. Because they have Gaia Wind's Fury. That's the Jeskai commander. But when you recast non-creature spells, you get spirits. You sacrifice those spirits to get red mana. Well, any spirit, but those spirits are spirits, so you can sacrifice them. So you're able to just get a bunch of red mana and to kind of go off. And then this is going to be drawing him cards. So as he casts things, this is going to go back to his hand when he casts something. So then he recasts this to trigger the commander, to get more red mana. This puts a bunch of counters on Fire Mice research. And then once you get enough red mana, you can start moving those counters to deal 5 and just start doing gross things. But Adrenal Green Source is pretty nice. They only have 2 mana, so that means it does mean they can Essence Scatter us, which would be gross if they have it. So I think I'm gonna go with a Mutate. Oh, this is a human, right? We're gonna mutate here. Yeah. There's a Essence Scatter that I was expecting. And now, unfortunately, we don't have the mana to do anything else, which is super unfortunate. And no attacks. I just feel bad. Yeah. Our opponent had just enough disruption early game to stop us from doing anything. And so now we're just way behind on tempo, which is going to leave us in a bad position. Yeah, they have 4 mana up, so they can technically 6 mana available, so good chance they just have a counter spell for everything we do. But we'll keep casting cards until we're out of cards in hand or our opponent puts an actual. Yep. This is the very unfortunate nature of Magic the Gathering is if one player is running counter spells and another player is not running counter spells, the player with counter spells generally wins. They will, as soon as they get to the point where, well, if the player who doesn't run counter spells doesn't kill them by turn 4, the player of counter spells will often just snowball. Oh, Arcane Signet. We still haven't crafted one. I'm going to craft one of those as soon as this game is done. I think I will have to kind of cut these 3 cards. As good as the card is, we don't have the mana to make it really good. This card's a great removal spell, but it just doesn't do enough. And Zegana is only good if we have creatures. Zegana is good if we're able to do our game plan, but unfortunately our game plan is easily destructible. We can't even mutate this because we don't have a creature to mutate it onto, since this is a human. Yeah, this is rock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, well, let's do this for 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 4. Pay 4. Blue here. Green. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna take auto pay. We're done. Boom. I'll draw 2, gain 2, and then they'll counter my creature spell. Cool. We hit lands. That'll be helpful. Cast the green one because green's the best color. And if we're able to make it back around to our turn. Also, we know we have a 4/4 blocker for all their guys in the air. Granted, they have all of the mana in the world and all the activations now because they have all of these enchantments and things. So, if they have all the mana, all of the draw. There's a good chance here that we're going to be conceding in the next turn or 2. Ah, now we draw lands. Neat. Okay, so this will always cost 6 to mutate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. So there's no way of playing something and then it. Well, he's cast Negate. He hasn't cast Essence Scatter, so there's a non-zero chance this lives. There's also the chance that he just untaps and burns it away. Because, oh, he does have 5 counters right here. So he can definitely remove the 5 counters to deal 5 to it, then he just needs to find 2 more points of damage in a Jeskai control deck that definitely has AoE damage or single target damage. I would fully expect him to run things like, oh, he just has game there. Nice. Yeah. Electro Dominance will do it. But what spell you're going to cast? Cool. Cool, cool, cool. All right, let's tune up this Brawl deck real quick. Auto loss versus Hushbringer. It's so true and very unfortunate. Alrighty. Arcane. Go to craft mode. Excellent. Cool. Pell Collector I'm definitely keeping in. It's a great one-drop. Essence Scatter is great for stopping a commander. This is great at stopping anyone who's doing... These are here for the other Mutate decks if other people are playing Mutate. I don't know if Mutate's even a common thing. Negate's there because I don't like losing to Planeswalkers and other counterspells. Polywog just makes the kind of... the symbiotes are great because they're there for just kind of helping Mutate. This is just a Mana Dork we need. Mana Dorks are good. Mana Dorks are good. We don't need Plummet. Oh, what am I doing? No, not crafting. Turn craft off. Thank you. Get rid of Plummet. Add in Arcane Signet. Titanic Brawl is a fight effect. We only have 2 fight effects. That's fine. That's fine. Is that fine? No, it doesn't do anything. You can cut that card. This card's great. This card has Mutate. This card is great. Also, we can mutate onto it, and then the things just have a bunch of keywords. Probably want Empathy. It's fine. It's great. It draws us cards. It just makes more things to mutate onto. Crystalline Giant. It just gets all the stats and keywords. I like it. Lets us make copies of things. Removal. Ramp. Yeah, I want to cut that. That's fine. Stone Coil is fantastic. I think for now I'm going to leave these 2 in. Alright. What are just good cards we have access to? Let's look at our curve. Oh, because we have so many counter spells and things at 2. 15, 8, 3, 1, 2. Okay, so we want some more, like 3 and 4 drops. Right? How many 3 and 4 drops do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 3 drops. We got some 4 drops here. Only have 3 4 drops. Let's see if we have any good 4 drops. Alright, what do we have on 3 and 4? 3 and 4 drops. 3 and 4 drops. I'm not going to add a board wipe in. So I think we need something that help us come back from when we're behind. Good, we have everything wild already. Sad we can't run the otter. I don't have enchantments to make this good, which is unfortunate. We don't have trample. We don't have enough trample to make this good, so we're not going to run that. We don't have any gods to make altar good. Okay. This seems fine. 4 mana, 3/5 reach. Lets us make a bunch of spiders. This can draw us 2 cards. And what else do we want to run in that will be helpful here? Not light up the stage. That one's a bit too, well, it's too risky when your deck has multiple CMCs as opposed to one. Light up stage, really powerful in things like mono red when the average CMC of your deck is 1 mana. Not so much good when you have cards that are, well, way up here. Apply styles. Yeah. All right. What else do we have? We have in blue. I could like throw in here. Blue's a really good color. I'm not drawing a lot of cards, so that's not going to do anything for me. I could run Dungeon Geists, try and frost tap something. I don't have flyers to make winged words good. Chemistry Insight is a good draw card. Spark Double also is just good. Although it only copies something I control, so I can't steal my opponent's stuff. That's what the other 4-drop is. So I'll grab Chemistry Insight instead. Boom, that gives us 60. We'll try this out one more time. And if we don't do too well, we'll switch back to playing some Standard. Play some Aristocats. Sushi light. So is that like sushi without the rice or without the... Alright, so this hand is not something we can safely keep. Just a moment, folks. Now this hand is so much better. Oh my goodness. We've got a command tower. We've got a 2-drop. We can cast a 3-drop on 3, or we can, yeah, we can do a lot of things. We got our Signet on 2. We can cast either a 3-drop on 3. If we draw untap land, we can cast our Chemistry Insight on 3. Essence Scatter is sweet. Not worried about casting Essence Scatter. Not too worried about holding this up. This is a hold this for later-ish. So not scared of what they're casting early. I'm scared of what they're casting later. So 4-drop or 3-drop. I like casting 3-drops. Something this mutates. So you can mutate this onto Spellbreaker next turn. I like that. We're going to counter now. Or we can hold the mutate till we play the Luna. Okay, cool. There's a Cocoon. That's a good mutate target to start, because once you start mutating this Cocoon, then you start going in, because whatever you have just gets big real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we don't have quite enough to mutate this. So we do have enough to mutate here. So I'm thinking we get the Cocoon in play, so we have a mutate target for here for next turn. Supposing we hit the land, but we have a Chemist's Insight. We're going to go to combat. Hit my opponent for 4. Do that thing that this deck does. And we're going to hold Chemist's Insights up. Chemist's Insight. And also Essence Scatter in case he plays some gross creature. Yeah, that's fine. You can have a 1/1. This card isn't a problem. It's the other creatures in your deck that are a problem. Cool. Boom. Insight. You don't have a black-white spell I'm scared about. Well, true. That is something I am scared about. Let's check out library. Cool. Drawing 2. Awesome. We did not hit the land, which is a bit unfortunate. But we do have this in hand now. That's kind of neat. So we're jam the hexproof creature. Don't know the way Mecha Godzilla yet. Just run a pass. This is hexproof, so we're not going to get gubbed up by that. However, if they do have just a regular board wipe, they're tapped out. Yeah, get that out of here. Get that out of here. You can't have your commander. Only I can have my commander. Hey, that's a dub. That's a W. Three lands, no green sources. Definitely going to take that mulligan. 3 lands, a green source, but 2 X spells, and no actual interaction. We'll have to keep it, though. We can lead off with tap Steam Vents. Turn 2 Forest into Ginger Brute. Ginger Brute! Oh, they're waiting on me. Dang it. Apologies, opponent. Yes, it's your turn. Yes, do your thing. Hit me for 1. All right, what's going on? I'm getting attacked by a bunch of creatures. That's gross. No blocks. So we have 5 mana to work with. 5 mana, 5 mana, 5 mana. What are we playing? We can jam the Primal Empathy. Plays a bigger thing, so we'll just get a counter here. So always play this. Tapped. So next turn we can start doing things with this. We jam this for 3. Yes, we do. 1, 2, 3. Auto pay. 3 counters. It's going to fight your 2/2. Ooh, this is one of the new guys that does some crazy things. Whenever a non-human... Oh my goodness. Whenever a non-human creature you control attacks, look at the top 6 cards of your library, you may put a human card from among them onto the battlefield tapped and attacking. Gross. The rest on the bottom. These are all... Oh, these are soul... Oh my gosh. That's gross. They're just going to put all the things into play. For all non-combat damage to be dealt to our creatures control. I think they... And those creatures get indestructible. These all have indestructible tether. Oh my goodness. This captain. Okay. We're taking a bunch of damage here. We have 19 coming in. Oh, we're just dead. We're just dead to the air. Wow. Wow. No blocks. You kill me. That's disgusting. This deck is gross. Okay, cool. Yeah. Should have paid more attention to my opponent's mana, so I could have, before they got into combat, thrown that Mystic Subdual on the their commander so they wouldn't have any abilities for when they went to combat and attacked. Dang. Okay. Well, that's fine. We're going to keep playing. See if we can't get a couple more wins in Brawl, and then switch back over to Standard. And get the grind on for our... Aristocrats. Christian did a lot of excellent work for us the past few days trying to get us up out of gold. We got to the top end of gold, and I have done a really good job of getting us back down into the bottom of gold. And we're playing against Temur Elementals. Omnath is a real cool character. Oops. Come back. I need you. Bam. Ooh, very cool. I have the Castle Vantis to go with this Kaiga. I'll get the negate. Even better. Boom. I don't need to negate anything. We're just going to jam this boy. Get your Uro, draw a card, gain 3 life, put a land into play. Yeah, good value. Good value. Incubation Druid. Sweet. We can cast that Incubation Druid offline lands, so we can play this tapped land. And just cast Incubation Druid. Get in there for 1. Ha! Gotcha. Almost even at the life totals. Alright, they got 5 mana. Okay. Okay. In the air for 3. Sounds good. In the air tonight. Alrighty. So, we could just make a big guy. Let's make a big guy. Yeah, they're tapped out. I'm gonna mutate. It's a tap 6/6, but it's a 6/6. And we go until we hit Kasmina, decline. I'll just add it to hand. Oh, tap 6/6. This is your only chance to get rid of it, probably. Because if you don't, I'm going to begin casting so many spells. It's been one of the few times I'm going to be shields down. Because next turn, I think we go Migrate first, so we can get some more lands in play. Because because the extra 3/3s we get from mutating this isn't super important to us. But it doesn't look so pretty with the skin. Yeah, Omnath, just limit. Got 3 damage here. Okay, do you have 3 from hand? Yep, there's a lava coil. Goodness, that's to feel bad. That goes to the command zone. The base creature, which is the incubation room, goes to the graveyard. So this was going to cost 8 to mutate, it looks like. That's a bit unfortunate. We can't mutate this anymore. Got the 5 mana. Oof, that's rough. I don't want you getting extra value. Get out of here. Because that parcel piece is just going to gain him so much tempo and value. Granted, we're still just getting absolutely beat down over here by his creatures. Cool. There's a land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana towards creatures. This is 3 to cast, so we're going to mutate onto the Gnar. We want a 3/4 as opposed to a 3/3 body. You have only 1 card in hand. Do not tell me it's a burn spell. Awesome. Cool. We're going to get a tree, and we're also going to get a land. We're going to make it a forest because I like forests. And now we get to play this Dryad as well. Oh, I should have left. You probably don't need to play the Dryad. Probably could have left open the 2 for negate. But I'm not here to make good decisions. I'm just here to make decisions. Definitely aren't attacking. Like, not attacking is a bit shaky because now he can continue to swing in with this growing, big, scary threat. Ooh, yeah. Now we're now things are getting crazy. Thankfully, this 3/3 will block either of these guys really easily. Yeah. So thankfully this 3/3 can block probably just... I don't want to block the Omnath, just because the Omnath will absolutely rinse me. If I block it, he gets to replay it and shoot me for more damage. Alright, so we need something that deals with this 5/5. This does not deal with 5/5. This does. Does it? Makes it only a 4/4, and this can still buff it. So we need a Reacher. This has Reach.
Every creature deserves life, and I will protect them. I love making new friends.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'm gonna cast this for its mutate cost. No combat. All right. Well, if they have the burn spell or removal spell or fight effect for my Reacher, I lose. Yep. Gain control of the creature of Reach. The Planeswalker? Why? What's your game here? What's your play?
Let's get stoked.
I'm confused now. Like, that's... Like, stealing my Vivian's good value. It's really good value. But I still live. I get the block. Okay. And what is he going to have? Reach? Also going to have Reach.
I call,
okay.
and Ikoria answers.
Yep. Block there. So Rhythm doesn't do anything, unfortunately, for us. Can I mutate this? I can, in fact, mutate it. Cool. All right, mutate it onto the big guy. Draw a card, and then we can discard a card. We're going to go ahead and discard card he knows about. Get some mutate triggers. Let's put a island into play. Sure, we will put a cocoon onto the battlefield. We have a flyer now. Play this land tapped and no attacks. So we can block this flyer. Okie dokie. So this does damage to any target in the elementals. So if my opponent attacks with the Omnath, well, I might just hit, oh yeah, they're going super wide and they're going to plus and kill me. That's real scary.
I'd like you to meet my friend, Stompy.
Gosh, look at all these friends.
Not attacking? Interesting. Well. Alright then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He has 9 creatures. I only have... Yeah, you just all attack. Like, the correct decision here is just all attack. And no matter what happens, I'm pretty much dead. We only want to put that there. And we'll block that. What? Oh. Okay, so that blocks there. Cool. We'll put a 3/3 there. Cool. And we'll put the 1/3 there. Cool. Now we need to put a 3/3 on a 3/3 and a 2/3 on here. And this is unsigned, so we'll put it here. And I think that's all my blockers. And we're dead. Nice. Nice. That was fine. Alright, Brawl is a silly format. Brawl is a silly format. Let's play some cats. Let's play some black-white cats and see if we can't get some dubs. I did not happen to see what rank we are in. Ooh, 3 lands, 1 drop, 2 drop, good 3 drops. Oh yeah, I'm in it. We in this. Aw, we can't have the misprinted Corpse Knight in our deck? We can't have a 2-mana 2/3 of upside? That's just not fair. Meow, meow. Oh, I like that. I like my opponent doesn't have a companion. I also like my opponent is playing a tapped land. This is one of the coolest Soul Sister effects. It makes it so whenever a creature you control enters, drains your opponent. Play this land. We're going to go to combat first. You got 2 mana. You're going to Essence Scatter my Whisper Squad? No? Perfect. Yep, Growth Spiral. Let's go ahead and do this now. Watch, they're going to put a white source into play off this Growth Spiral, and then untap, put a white source into play, then, ooh, Opt, nice. Cool, so don't have to worry about a Shadow Disguise coming down immediately. Thank goodness. Alright, so they're playing Temur. I don't know what they're playing in Temur, but it feels like Temur cycle through their deck as fast as possible. Which they're doing a pretty good job of. They've gone through a lot of cards, and they looked at a lot of cards. That's an oven. This can be played tapped. We can go to combat. And my turn. And then on the end of their turn, we Witch's Oven to get back Cauldron's we Witch's Oven to Cauldron Familiar, and then sack that food to bring it back. Then we activate a Whisper Squad as well to drain them for a little bit more. If they board wipe, we have Call of the Death Dweller. Oh, I missed all my triggers. That was me not reading properly. So we're just going to go to combat and continue to beat him. Beat him down. Because I missed 1, 2, 3 points of damage there. That's gross. I don't want to develop any of this. Well, I can't cast it. Oh, I can cast these, they won't do anything. I don't want to put this into a board wipe of any sort. Granted, I don't know what they would have in the way of... I mean, they have red mana. They can do AoE damage. Sure. That's fine. Wilderness Reclamation. That's scary. That's real scary. I remember my triggers this time. Cool. You have all your lands back. It is my turn. Well, it's your end step. Would you like to take any game actions in your end step? You've already resolved your one trigger. You have mana. This doesn't have flash, so you can't flash in your end step. You also don't have very many cards. Oh, you do have 5 cards in your graveyard, so you could draw 5 other cards. And that card is in his graveyard. Sure. Borrower back to my hand. And put the borrower into play. Sounds good. Yeah, I have all of the guys. And if you block them, you die. Oh my goodness. All right. Don't say anything. Don't look at it. Don't think about it. We're almost there. We're almost there. We are so close to ranking up. And now that I've vocalized it and put that out in the universe, it means it ain't gonna happen. It's Arena. How can you win more than once in a row? This hand is how you win more than once in a row. Oh my goodness. Whisper Squad into any and all of these. Oh, wow. That's pretty good. Turn 1, scry 3. Nice. They got the Sharknado sleeves. Nice. Oh, they got the Macro Sage. They're not going to be doing anything the first 3 turns of this game. Oh my goodness. Okay, how do I best capitalize on it? This is more damage. They're going to draw some cards off of this. Okay, that's fine. We don't need to cast this. This is more damage, though. On the turn afterwards. I can bring it back with this, too. Thinking. Combat. Yeah. They get to play their 3rd land. shoot him for another 2. Oh, only shoot him for another 1 because I misplayed my lands. Feels bad. Feels bad. That's fine, though. Because that's what I expected to happen. We've done it. We're in plat. Let's go, team. Let's go, team. We got the plat. Now let's see if we actually continue to gain some ranks here in plat. Fingers crossed. Or at least not throw ourselves back into gold immediately. Ooh, Myers Graphs, Bastion of Remembrance, 2 lands, Cauldron Filler, Witch's Oven. This hand is insane. Oh, this hand's so good. This hand is so good. Meow, meow. Oh, hit him that hello. If they're gonna say hello, I also gotta say hello. It's only the it's the polite thing to do. That's terrifying. I don't know what this means, but it's terrifying. We'll play the 2 life. Double Scorpion. No tax. We need this for making food off the oven. Not worried about. Because both creatures have to be attacking. This card, I feel like, will get out of hand very quickly. So we're going to skip through combat. I need to swing. We'll start doing the oven thing. Next turn, play a land, play Bastion. Put the oven into overdrive. So we can't bring the Scorpions back, unfortunately. But we can bring the Cauldron Familiars back. So we're going to start bringing the Cauldron Familiars back. Oh, yeah, he's playing red-white Getcha, which is cool. Come in for 1. Yep. I'll take the 1. Ooh, Priest of the Forgotten Gods. That's going to be pretty sweet. I'm not going to play it yet, so I want to get more drain effects in play before I start doing things with this. But next turn, this could really do some craziness. We don't need to do anything yet. We don't need to do combat either. So just want to hold everything. We just want to hold everything for Priest. Because Priest sacrificing both of these is a lot of damage. Because it's 2 from Priest and then 2 from each of these. Plus 2 creatures dying off Bastion. So that's going to be 2, 4, 6. That's 8 damage. That's 8 damage to my opponent. Yeah. You've got your red-white flyers, and they're coming in hard. But I'm going to have just enough sustain. Ooh, and a Corpse Knight? Okay. Can we play Corpse Knight into this? Yes, we can. Play Corpse Knight. Play Priest. Right, Priest doesn't have haste, unfortunately. We can't just play Priest and activate Priest. However, we are representing lethal here. Yeah, you got your Boros Challenger. You've got your wide board of 4 creatures. I mean, three of them are flyers. I mean, no disrespect, but I don't think your flyers are going to get there fast enough. Get rid of my Meow Meow. Drain my opponent. Play my Meow Meow. Equal out that life total again. Unzap, it's my turn. Oh, that's insane. Cool, so we're gonna target my opponent. And target these two creatures. I'm gonna draw a card, get some mana, cast this, get those creatures back. That's unfortunate. Bring back these two creatures. I'll give Death Touch to this one and Menace to that one. Hit you for another 2. I'm going to go ahead and pop this oven now on this cat. Bada bing, bada boom. Won our first game in Plat. It's like the deck has finally come together. All the pieces are in place. The deck is working. The deck is moving and grooving. Ooh. Next reward is a Essence Scatter. Well, Essence Scatter skin. That looks pretty. We've got 500 experience coming up. Ooh, let's go. Let's go. And folks, if you are interested in getting your hands on Ikoria in paper, we have pre-orders available at our website, Epic Gaming PDX. That's going to be the best way to help support our stream and our store, while still being able to get some of the coolest new set for yourself. We probably could have shipped one of those lands, but I didn't want to risk it in case we didn't draw the land, because we want to be able to play the Bastion on 3. Whenever you cycle a card, gain a life. Not bad. Oh, we have double Bastion of Remembrance. This is we're going to go places real quick. Danrith Healer. Whenever you cycle another card, gain 1 life. It itself has cycling for 1. Not bad. I like it. Not terribly powerful, but it gets the job done. Not attacking. Boon of the Wishgiver. So this card is pretty interesting. This also implies to me that he might be playing Sharks. American Shark Control. Because Boonweaver is a sorcery, so you run the red enchantment that says whenever you cycle a card, instead of cycling it, you go until you hit a card that shares a type with it, and then you cast that card. So I'm thinking this is the Shark deck. We're going to pay 2 life here. And now we have a Bastion of Remembrance. So now our creatures do all of the dumb things. Still no attacks when they die. What we need now is a sack outlet or something else. Because at the moment, we're just kind of playing out creatures. Granted, if he wants to raft the board, he gets drained for a bunch, but not a lot. Which is why we really want to get this other Bastion into play. Once we get this other Bastion into play, that's a tap land. That means he doesn't have a board wipe coming down this turn. Board wipe's probably coming. Shatter the Skies definitely coming down next turn. At least I'm assuming Shatter the Skies is coming down next turn, or we have a board wipe coming down soon. Startling development. Okay. Until turn, creature becomes a 4/4. Okay. So something fights and something draws. Okay. Yeah. Play a Bastion. No. We'll hold this back. No attacks. So, I'm assuming there's a board wipe coming. I don't want to play a Whisper Squad into a board wipe. The Whisper Squad is for after the board wipe. Probable Alliance. That's a fun one. Yeah, I'll hold these for post. Alright, so they're definitely not playing the Shark Control deck, the more I look at this. They are definitely just playing an actual just something. So we want to kind of match what they're doing now. So they have 2 cards left in hand. Priest is too slow. Corpse Knight dies. Just bring in the 2 dudes. If they die, they bolt my opponent. Good block. Oh, nope, they're just taking it. Okay. Another second Whisper Squad. This is an engine for later. I don't know if they're running a board wipe. So, like, I'm really on the fence about this. So, I'm going to play the Priest. Hope they don't have a board wipe. Yeah, I think they're just trying to go as wide as possible. Which I like it. I kind of like what they're doing here. Because they're going to gain a bunch of life from these. They're just cycling through their deck. This is going to give them a bunch of guys. This is giving them guys. Yeah, I like what they're doing. Cool, now we have double Whisper Squad. Yeah, we can just go ahead and start sacking off our guys. I'll make you lose. Let's life swing for 8, shall we? Corpse Knight, Whisper Squad. Yeah, they're down for that. I'm going all in at this point. If they have interaction, then they have interaction. Yeah, we're going to throw the last one out there. Because if they wrath my board, they lose now. Yep, they're trying to draw as many cards and go as wide as possible and see as many guys in play, which is understandable. They're looking for an out. No attacks. Oh wow, they're making all the guys now. This is a really interesting game because they're able to cycle through their deck and gain a bunch of life off of these healers and get a bunch of just infinite blockers off this guy. But our deck just... Ooh, cancel that real quick. We want to... So what we want to be doing is sacrificing. Oh, cancel. So activate. Target my opponent. Choose this tapped creature. Choose this Cauldron Familiar. Wow. That was just absolutely awful. Be back in just a moment, folks. I have a customer I got to help out. Okay, I'm back. I don't know why it wasn't auto-passing. That's really obnoxious, but we're here. We're here. We're at 25. My opponent has a bunch of guys, but not enough to actually just kill me. So really need to draw up some more interaction. Another priest would be fantastic. Actually, a whatchamacallit? What'd that card be? That'd be a oven would be nice. So we start looping the familiar. Yeah, we have a lot of damage coming in. We have no flyers to block. And I have so I'll be back in just a moment. Alright, we're back. We drew that priest. Is that like just exactly what we needed, or at least wanted? As long as we don't die to our opponent drawing all of the cards and killing us. Because they have... okay. So unfortunately, the Zenith Flares are going to kill us. So it does damage equal to number of cycling cards in your graveyard, which is a bunch, and we can't outpace that, unfortunately. Yep, that's going to be game. Had the Zenith Flares for... We're going to get knocked out of plat almost immediately. This is a real feel-bad moment. But hey, we are almost to our next tier up, so that's cool. Our next mastery pass tier. That was pretty close. Without the Zeniths, we did something, I think, I would have to say we did probably close to 30 damage to our opponent. Probably more than that. Because they were sitting, we got them down to 2, 3, 4 life a couple times, and they just were able to Zenith Flare through it. This hand doesn't have any of our, like, it has an engine piece and our payoff pieces, but not quite. Actually, I'm gonna try it because this words are hard, as it turns out. Luris will let us cast these guys from our graveyard. They see themselves die. I'm not going to start sacrificing them yet. Oh, and a Bastion of Remembrance. This is perfect. I'm going to play the Bastion first. We don't... Oh, we probably... Actually, we could have gone for the attack there. Which is fine. So they're ramping into something. I don't know what, but they're ramping into something. Oh, that's another Celebrant. I can only cast one. But I can cast one. Do you wish to block my 1/1? No? Okay. Good thinking. No, wait. I'm just going to solo roll it. I'm going to play the third Celebrant next turn, and then we're going to start sacrificing stuff. Equal... Power equals number devotion to green, and each creature you control enters the battlefield with additional counter. Yep. Solid card in big green. Right, we're slow rolling it. We're not doing that quite yet. Ooh, Whisper Squad is like exactly what we want here. Because Whisper Squad will get us 3 more Whisper Squads. This also just doesn't have trample. Sure. Drain you for 4. Yep, Nisu shakes the world. You're gonna hit.
Witness the ties
You've
that
got
bind
some
us all.
big mana right now. Yep, make that land into a
The
3/3.
land shall conquer you.
Coming in for 9 damage. I'll take 9. I'm fine with that. We have the same life total. Oh, we did it. We found the cat. It's over. Yep, replay cat now. If I play Lurrus, it blocks. It'll block a land or something. He's a 3/3. No attacks.
Harness the elements.
All right, that's Aronis. That's pretty big and scary. They just gained Vigilance, though. So we just block some of them. So this is 6 damage. We can bring this back. Okay, so now we have 6, 12 damage coming in. We're healing for 3. Now we're taking 12, 18 damage. Giant Growth kills us. I don't want to die Giant Growth. Is this blocking anything? It's not. Okay, so we block one. We block that there. Yeah. So now we're only taking 12, so he would need 9 from hand. You know what? That's fine. Cool. He had no tricks. I had 3 creatures die. That's going to life drain for lethal. Yeah, just dead. Oh, I still have so many more triggers to have happen. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. We made it. What we get? Ooh, Glass Casket. Neat. I think we already have quite close to a set of those, but cool. Alrighty. Three lands, Whisper Squad, Corpse Knight, Priest. Okay, yeah, I'm about it. I'm about it. This hand seems pretty decent. Whisper Squad and the Corpse Knight, and then to start activating Whisper Squad. Ooh, Pelt Collector. Okay. Like that. Whelping Wilds. Really like that. Ah, burns the shock immediately. Okay. Yep, coming in for 1. Now, I would really appreciate it if you got rid of this Evolving Wilds as soon as possible, so we don't have to wait for you to constantly activate things. Because I think right now we're waiting on him because of his Evolving Wilds. Just burn it now. Just burn your Evolving Wilds right now, please. Save everyone a whole lot of time. Get rid of your Evolving Wilds. You're the worst kind of person. I'm sorry. It's just true. Okay, he burned his shock. So we're playing the Priest first. Already burned a shock, which means either A, he has to draw another shock, or B, he kept 2 shocks, and you would never keep double shock with a hand that has like Pelt Collector. That's like way too low of a curve. I don't think they'd be doing that. Hey, they finally burned the Evolving Wilds. Now we don't have to worry about waiting 30 seconds every time we try to take a game action. Yep. Cool. Do they have the 3rd land? Do they have some? Do they have a creature with power 2 or greater so they can get a counter on their Pelt Collector here? Ah, ambush. Okay. It's the janky way of getting counters on this bad boy. Okay, well, land and let's see. Put the Bastion now. Yeah, next turn we have to go Bastion. How do I do it? I'll do that next turn. Yeah, because we can play the Godless Shrine, tap 3, play Bastion, sacrifice. Oh my goodness. They just have all of the targeted removal. Is this a trample yet? No, we're not. We're just take the 3 anyways. Well, it says 3 counters. Only 2 counters on it. There's the Cauldron Familiar. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, well, you don't need to play. Alright, play this tapped. Corpse Knight. So you have another shock in your hand, apparently. My opponent has another removal spell in hand. Noted. Let me take my turn, sir. I would like to continue playing Magic. You are a red-green deck. You don't have interaction. Stop having interaction. I lose when I run interaction in red-green decks, but apparently my opponents can always run interaction and not lose. Weird. Anyway, hit my opponent for a bit, hit him for a little bit more, and then pass, play, hopefully make it back around to my turn to play Bastion. Don't know why my opponent is roping me. They are playing red-green. I play red-green. You don't need to rope your opponent when you play red-green. You just you play your biggest creature every turn and turn everything sideways. It's decision making in red-green is incredibly winning. Kill your opponent as best as possible. Ah, yeah, you really should have cast that in response to the Cauldron Familiar. Like, that's a really easy decision. No, that's like really, really easy decision. But I digress. Yeah, questing beast. No blocks. We're just dead now. Cool. Ay, ay, ay. I think that bumps us back down to no, because we won the last game. Christ, we're gonna sit here at the bottom of plat. All right, 2 lands, Myers Grasp, double Corpse Knight, double Witch's Oven. That's none of the pieces that work together. That's way too many lands, but 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop. We're on the draw. We ship away 1 of the lands. Sure. All right. This hand feels a bit shaky. We'll see if it works. Oh, thank goodness. They know how to play Magic. They're not going to be the worst kind of Magic player. Thank you. Thank you for playing your Fabled Passage and immediately activating it. Okay. So they're playing the same deck we are, but with less CMC. Never mind, they're not playing the same deck as we are because that's not at all what I would be running in this deck. I now have no idea what they are running. So, we'll see. Well, we'll play the priest and hope they don't kill it. Okay, Triumph. Foxy boy. Fun fact, my roommate just got the full art print of this from the artist themselves. Not like the original print, of course, but just a print they bought it offline. It's sweet. This card as the full like printed, painted thing is beautiful. Cool. Activate this ability. Get one of them. That turn wasn't sequenced super well. Ooh! Yeah, that turn could have been a lot better. That turn could have been so much better. So, activate Whisper, play land, activate Priest, get 2 mana back, use the land plus the 2 mana to use the call to get back both the guys. Yeah. Okay. Oh, so you're going to be doing some crazy cycling here. Each permanent has to be 2 or less. Okay. Thankfully, this doesn't hit creatures. But also, thankfully, our next turn gets to be pretty insane. No blocks. I'll just take the 3. Doesn't have lifelink, so I'm not scared. Only has 1 mana, so I'm also not scared. This is a shock, though. I'll be upset. And they slow rolled me on the shock. So what do you got? Are you just sitting there waiting? Cool. Awesome. Ooh. So... what's going to be the best way of doing this? If we activate this, sacrificing 2, we get the 2 mana, we get to bring them back, and then we get to pay the 2 to get another one. Doesn't progress us anything. Okay. Okay. This makes us a guy. Yeah. Token, Whisper... target my opponent. Use Whisper Squad and 1 creature. Drain you for only for 4. Second response, I like that. Yep, resolve all your stuff. You're gonna lose either a 2/2 or a 4/4. I'm gonna draw a card, get 2 mana, and then I can activate Whisper Squad. Or depending on what I draw, like Cat. Like, get oven. Okay, well, ooh, actually land. Now I have 3 mana. Only had the 1, so we're going to cast this first. Now you pass turn. Yes. I will attack you for 1. Okay. So they can run instant sorceries that cost more than 2, but all their permanents have to cost 2 or less. They're making a real real big fox over here. Like, if they cycle the rest of their hand, they can punch me for a lot. They just have enough cycling in hand to do it. Okay, you're going to combat. You're going to hit me. I'm not going to block. Yeah. No blocks. I'll take the 5. I've got quite a bit of life total to work around with. Plus, I have this Forgotten, this Priest, which is going to help. Okay. Land for turn. We'll cast this from my graveyard. That's fine. I've already used its trigger for turn. That's great for me. It also means that's 1 Zenith Flare that's only healing for 6. That's awesome, awesome. Cool. We're not activating this yet. We are activating this first. Getting a Whisper Squad. And now we activate this, targeting my opponent. Get rid of this one and this. Yeah, this one and this one. Opponent, get rid of their guy, draw a card. That's a really good card. Wait, what all do we have in the grave? We have 2 of them? Perfect. Ooh, actually, hold up. Yeah, that'll work the way I want it to. Cast this. Get specifically this card back. It gets both counters. Hey! This one, which is a new one, has not seen me done the thing. Go to combat, hit you for 1. All right, we in it. We doing it. Cast a single card. Yeah, 1 permanent, CMC 2 or less. I've got a phone call. I'll be back in just a moment. All right, guys. Guess what the what that call was about. You have 1 guess, and it rhymes with Schmort Might. It's Fortnite. It was Fortnite. They called me about Fortnite. Okay. So we're gonna play the Scorpion. And we're going to activate Priest. Target my opponent. How much mana they got? They're tapped out. Oh, baby. Drain my opponent for a bit. Get a mana. Oh, that's a Bastion. That's really good. Yeah, use that mana. Get this Bastion in play. I'll play a Scorpion. And we'll play an Oven. And we'll activate this Oven. We're going to target the Scorp. Drain my opponent for about lethal. And do it again. Target the squad. Wait, no. Target the... Bada bing, bada boom. I'm not quite sure what they were trying for. They did a lot of cool like cycling stuff. So I think their companion being the Luratius was so that they could not run out of fuel while they were, because they cycle all these like cheap things in their graveyard. Then once per turn, they're gonna bring them back into play. Yeah, so I kind of liked what they were doing there. I think the kind of Jeskai deck we saw a little bit earlier that just went super wide with tokens and Zenith Flare was probably a little bit more optimal version of it, but I think it was still, what they were playing was still pretty sweet. This hand is really enticing because of these. Like, this can bring stuff back. And this is like grade A set. This is like a grade A drainer. We don't have a third land for any of these 3-drops in our hand. We'll do it. Also, not having a second black source is kind of sketch. Let's see. They're playing Boros, and everything has an activated ability. Interesting. Okay. Well, hit him for 1. Play Swamp. Play 1-drop. We can bring him back if he has some sort of board wipe. Yep. Ah, that's what we just saw a moment ago. Play this next turn. So we put the Bastion down and swing in. No, we don't need to attack though. Alright, so activated abilities that aren't mana abilities cost 2 less to activate this effect. You can't reduce the mana cost to less than 1. Okay. And each card in his deck has a each permanent card has a activated ability. So cycling counts as an activated ability. That's pretty neat. Yep. I will block your creature, and then I will drain you for a bunch. Oh goody, we drew the land. Now we get to do dumb things. What do we have in the grave? Just the 2, so I'm not going to worry about that. We're going to do this. Oh, I didn't tap. And so the game auto-tapped and killed me. Cool. Awesome. Can't cast them. Hit him with the oops. And next. No attacks. End turn. So the question is, does this actually affect the cycling cost? I don't think it affects cycling. Cycling shouldn't do that. Yeah, that's fine. Blow it up. I can buy it back. And I get the drain, yeah. Go to blockers. I'll block your 3/3. And then I will block your 3/3, then eat, and then eat it, shoot ya. Corpse Knight's pretty fun. Alright, so tap, tap, tap. Bring back Scorpion. Oh, bring back Luracious. Cast Scorpion. No attacks. Okay. So what do they got? So Cycling counts as an activated ability in hand, but it does not count as an activated ability. Well, this can't reduce it below 1. We're just gonna continue eating scorpions. Continue turning scorpions into food. Scorpion pies. Yep, Zenith Flare. Go back to 10. Cool. Shoot you for a bunch. Of course, this does mean that we are out of ways of bringing things back. So I sacrifice this by draining them for 3. So when they kill off 2 more creatures, actually, if they swing in all out, we kill them. So we block with all 3, we drain our opponent for all of the damage, and they lose. Those are all your abilities. Go for it. Nothing you're doing is targeting my creatures. I do not care. Feel free to draw your last pathetic card. Okay, cool. They saw their death coming. Hey, we did it! We're moving up tiers. Moving up notches, rather, not tiers. Upward motion. What we get? Ooh, another pelt. Ooh, yes, another pelt collector. Yes. Yes. I want to quickly edit this because pelt collector is sweet. Cool. Add a pelt collector. We can now cut something. We're at 22 lands. That's fine. Cut the Hydra. Boom. Yes, I'm still running 3 Bush Rog. Once we, I don't want to run more than 6 1-drops. So once we start shifting between the 2 of them, we'll be fine. So I want like 3 Pelt Collector, 3 Bush Rog. I think is like the number I want. I don't even want Bush Rog really. Bush Rog's just okay. But I am running Bush Rog in the meantime. Alright, 3 lands, a 3-drop, 2 1-drops, and a really good 2-drop. Heck yes. We have no sack outlets, and they are playing... Oh, they're playing double damage, the deck. Okay. That's a little scary. This deck can be a bit scary because they're playing red-black, beat ya. So it's going to be like Knight of the Ebon Legion. It's going to be 1 mana, 1/1 of haste, like Raging Goblin or similar things. Ooh, wow, they had the mulligan down to only down to 6. Cool. That's not that bad. They can recover from that. Yep. Fervent Champion as well. Yeah, no blocks. I'm not blocking your first striker. Now I can block your first striker. Hello. Land Shock. Ah, Bone Crusher. Similar. Well, play my land. We're going to keep these life totals pretty even here. Oh, Castle Embereth. All right, so what's the actual play this turn? All right, so now I don't mind blocking here because sure his guy lives, but we drain him for we block 1 point of damage and then we gain 2 and deal 2, which progresses our goal of killing our opponent. Yep, I'll block here this time. That's fine by me. My creature will die. I don't care. Drain my opponent. I'm not sure what that means. I'm not sure whether it's saying good game at this point. Play Scorpion, play Priest. That's fine. Take 2. That's fine. Take another 2. This only increases permanence, right? No, if a source with an odd cost would hit something. Okay. So I need you to stop emoting. They're constantly emoting, and I don't know why. Because they can't kill me outright from here. Sure, I will block and you lose. If anyone ever spams emotes at you, assume that they're a child. Or rude. Or mean. Or just not the kind of person you want to interact with. But speaking of interaction, if you guys are looking to play some Magic the Gathering Arena, let us know. You can drop us a line in chat, and we will... Oh my gosh, this hand is the nuts. And we can set you up in our Discord so you can play against other like-minded individuals, other fans of Epic, other local players. If you want to play against us right now, feel free to let us know. We have, it's open dueling, so to speak. So if you want to play some games, we're down to play some games. Sling some cardboard, hang out, have a good time. And if you're also interested in supporting this stream, there are pre-orders available for Ikoria, the paper release. That'll be happening vaguely May 15th. We've been told May 15th is when it's going to be happening, so we should be hopefully getting product by that point. So if you're interested in picking up some product or pre-ordering product for Ikoria, that is an option available to you. I'll set it for next turn where we get to just attack, play a creature, and... Oh, yes! It's another slow deck. Yes! I mean, they now have 3 mana, so they can start casting spells. That's a fairy. He's going to bounce back the knight, most likely.
I'll show restraint.
Oh, they're both knights. The 1/2.
Don't worry, I got this.
Okay. Interesting. Unfortunately, that worked really well, but he just dies. Only cast recard. I can only cast 1 card because I only have 1 black source, which is very unfortunate. I'm not playing this. So let's play the card he knows about and kill his Planeswalker. So he bought himself a full turn.
Only time will tell.
He paid 3 mana to undo my entire last turn. He time walked me because he drew a card off that. But now he has nothing in play, and now I have my board again. So he stalled for a turn, and he's hurting himself. And that's a Fire's Innovation. Now we're in trouble. Because now we can't resolve a board ever again. Oh, this is going to be rough. This is going to be absolutely god-awful terrible. I am not looking forward to the rest of this game. At all. That's the fairy. He's going to minus and bounces back to my hand and then draw a card. Or he's just going to Banishing Light? Sure. So you're plussing instead? Okay.
Here goes nothing.
Well. Yeah, not hitting a second black source kind of screwed me over here. Also, my opponent just...
not making this up as I go.
My opponent being a control deck also kind of screwed me over. Like, this hand, in theory, is absolutely insane and totally great. And then as soon as he gets into practice, you're kind of just dead in the water. Yeah, Shark Clone. You got a 2/2 Shark. You did it. And now you can cast this Companion. Right, you can cast cards. Yeah, and he's going to draw 1, 2, yeah, 3 cards. I was worried about them having interaction on my turn, but that's not the problem. Well, cast this again. Can't bounce it. Well, he can plus Teferi, play another Teferi, minus that Teferi, and then cast a big dumb spell because Fires is a really good card. Gosh dang. Yep, there's that Banishing Light. This game might just be over at this point. Yeah, this game is over. Didn't hit the second black source. Didn't have any of the things. Opponent was playing Mythic Dot deck. Is it Witch's Oven? Do we get rid of the Witch's Oven? The Bastion. I think it's Bastion. I don't know what to take. Because the Oven is our sack outlet. Scorp is what we want to bring back. Bring back Floratius. Whisper Squad is our... I think we just get... No, because Bastion's how we do damage. Okay, we'll get rid of Whisper Squad. Yeah, we'll get rid of Whisper Squad. That feels... That's really awkward. Oh, okay. Never mind. Well, this is going to be a matchup. Yep, it's going to be this. This is what we're doing. Oh, they're playing the same thing we are. Yeah. Okay. Well, this is gonna be interesting. Fiend Artisan? What is this? Okay, get rid of this, sir. I'd like to see what the heck's going on. Gets +1 for each creature in your graveyard. Just natively. Interesting. Sack a creature. For a creature CMC X or greater. Oh, so it's Birthing Pod-ish. Okay. We have a problem. We have a problem here. The problem. They didn't draw a land. They haven't drawn a white source either. Thank you very much, players who know how to activate abilities with proper timings. Okay, so they can sack this to bring back creatures from the graveyard of CMC. Oh. Each opponent When it enters battlefield or attacks, each opponent discards a card. Then each opponent who didn't discard a non-land card. So we're going to get rid of these. So resolve. Discard a card. Resolve. Goes away. Cool. Pass. 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 Yeah. My turn. Land? 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 No? Okay. Well, Mire's Grasp. Only 3 cards in the grave. Cool. Cruxa requires 5. Okay. Linus. We got a Linus. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. You got it. Oh boy. We are really jonesing for that 3rd land now. 'Cause if we don't get that 3rd land, this game is over. This game might already just be over because we didn't have it soon enough. Yeah. Go to blocks. We'll block. We'll sack it so you don't gain the life. Okay. That's not a land. Go ahead and auto pass my turn. They've got their own Scorpion. Sacrifice a creature. I got rid of that. I'm going to bring back a guy. And that guy is going to be the Cruxa, I'm sure. Yeah, bring. Oh. Oh, they brought back Priest. Yeah. That's pretty good. So that Priest can now start sacrificing things. Okay, well, do the thing I did last time. Block, block, activate, activate, go. Oh my gosh, we drew a land. Okay. We still have, like, half a chance. We have half a chance now. Like, it's not a big chance, but we're not dead in the water anymore. This is still dead in our hand, but we our 3rd land, so we can start doing this. We can start, like... So I see discard a card, right? Oh, no. Okay. I have a response. I'm going to sacrifice this creature. Yeah, well, I have another Bastion. How tilted is my opponent right now? Because they're gonna, they have to be like so upset. Like, just die already. Just stop that. And then just when they activate the 2nd Priest. Also, they just have, like, big dudes. Yeah, we're just dead. All right, folks, it's 7:30. I'm going to need to start closing up the store pretty soon here. So we're going to play one more game. Play one more game and then head on over and close up the store and end the stream. We appreciate you guys hanging out in chat and in stream, watching along and joining me on this adventure. It's been a good, productive stream. Didn't quite quit all 15. Didn't quite get all 15 wins for the day, which is fine. Wow, this hand would be super good if this was a black source, and like this was a land. At the mulligan, this obviously. Like if this is a black source, I'll keep it. Only got 3 lands. Ooh, we got 3. Oh my gosh, this hand is nuts. I guess we'll get rid of the Corpse Knight. We can't get rid of the plains. We can't get rid of the swamp. Yeah, we'll get rid of a Corpse Knight. So go 1, 2, 3. That's pretty good. 1, 2, 3 into nothing. I mean, our deck is 3. We're on the draw. Our opponent is also mulliganing. Sweet. Yeah, turn 1, Cauldron. Turn 2, Corpse Knight. Turn 3, Bastion. Drain them for 1. Hopefully hit an oven or march from the grave. What else could we get? That'd be really good with this. The squad would be nice. Squad would be excellent because squad makes Corpse Knight pretty good. Scorpion would be nice, but Scorpion doesn't do much by itself. We need sack outlets and things that trigger the sack outlets. My opponent's taking a really long time on this mulligan. That, or we're just about to win for free, which I'm okay with. If we win in the mulligan phase, then we'll play an actual another game. Yep, looks like our opponent left. Wow. 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 I don't know if my opponent is toxic or just bad at Magic. Let's shoot him a hello. Well, they're leading with Mountain, so I'm just going to assume they're playing mono red. Oh my gosh, they are. That's just in. Our opponent is toxic. Boom. Boom. Let's undo your last turn. No blocks. Oh, they're playing red-black. So they may have things like Mayhem Devil. They're not playing the red-black new guy. Alright, Murderous Rider. Okay, so just playing like... Alright, what are they stolen for me? Alright, well, we'll play Swamp, and then we'll play this bad boy. Equipped creature gets +1/+1, trample, and lifelink. Cool. That's going to be a problem because now they can sustain through my burn. Shadow Spear is insane. 3 mana to give a creature trample, lifelink. All right, they've got Corpse Knight and Death Dweller over there. No blocks. Wow, this game is gross. I think this was the toxic person that decided to rope us on turn 1 with rope us in the mulligan phase because they had to go to 6. And they're like, oh, I don't want to play a hand of 6. I don't know if I can win with a hand of 6. But now this equipment does nothing. And I'm excited for that. Oh, it does do something. Because it gives it trample. That's fine. That's still fine. Yeah. Yeah. Thankfully, Culture Familiar is pretty nice. With the oven, we got that going. We have one pinger. We have one effect that helps. So we might be able to make this work. Yeah. Yeah. Resolve all your abilities. Cool. You got blockers now? Block there. Block. I guess blocking... Yeah, blocking here wasn't correct. I need to block anywhere else. And it's good. Yeah, we should have blocked. Yeah, we need to block the 2-2. Oh, hey, they can't kill us. So this game isn't over yet. It's going to be very soon, but it's not quite over yet. Oh, that way around. Oh well. I wanted Menace here and Death Touch here. So block there, block here. They get crash in for 3. They can play this if they want. Not going to do anything for them. We're going to drain them out with Cauldron Familiar. We're going to turn this corner. We're going to make this happen. Make the impossible possible. We're going to fight the power. Row, row. You're going to sing a song backwards and see if anyone catches on to. Oh, that's a butcher. That's scary. That's real scary. This gets out of control real quick. So this has to block here. This is going to block here, and then we'll take 5. And this will enter again. And I think we live. Next, this trigger and that trigger. Yeah. Should be fine. Should be fine. I didn't do the full math, but I think we're fine. I think we're fine. This is not a knight, so it's not going to get buffed by either of these. Yep. Let's go blockers. Block here because I don't want this to do the thing. Block here because I don't want to die. Puts me at 5. Puts me to 6. puts them to 10 and me to 6, and then I block their creature. And this is blocked, so we take 5 and go to 1. You only have 1 black mana and 1 card in hand. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! No! Oh, goodness gracious. I was supposed to block the other round for that reason. I didn't think that through. Oh, man. Oh, what a game to end on. What a blunder to end on. Oh. Oh, man. Oh, gosh. Oh. You ever feel really dumb? You ever just pulled the biggest, dumbest move of your entire life on stream, recorded for the entire world to see? Wow. You ever throw so hard in your entire life? Oh my gosh. Man. I forgot it has 3 lines of text. It's a haste. When it does damage, it gets bigger, and then when it dies, it does damage equal to its power. So going back, if I block the 1/1 on the 1/1, yeah, because that means it's not going to do any damage. The 2/2 on the 2/2, they trade. Yeah. Then I don't have a second creature, so I untap. I don't have a second creature to sacrifice to the. Yeah. I think we're just dead inevitably there. Like, we probably just die most of the time. Dang. Okay, well, that is going to do it for tonight's stream. Thank you much, everyone, for tuning in and supporting the stream. Once again, if you want to support the stream through other methods, besides just watching, chatting, hanging out, liking, and commenting, you can always support us directly by making any purchases and pre-orders here through our website at epicgamingpdx.com. If you're interested in picking up some paper Ikoria, that's going to release May 15th, so we're just a little over 2 weeks out from the paper release of Ikoria. If you want to get a pre-order in, we have a handful of pre-order deals. Booster boxes are only $100, bundles are only $40. We also have pre-release kits that we're selling for $25. So if you guys are interested in pre-ordering some Ikoria, some paper Ikoria for your own collection, you can do that over at epicgamingpdx.com. Thank you much, everyone, for tuning in. We'll see you guys in the next one. That's going to be tomorrow night for our usual Thursday night Final Fantasy action. Enjoy your night. Thanks for tuning in.